skies. Por tus olas de granos tan.
Good morning, America. Maggie Haynes, Lauren Pirro, Megan Sapak, and Delaney Ewell here reporting live from Mrs. Hartshorn's class. Today, more than ever, it is apparent that there is a true crisis in our nation's hands. America is typically portrayed as a land of prosperity, opportunity, and freedom. However, reality contradicts these typical misconceptions. Let's take a closer look at when individuals seeking prosperity and guidance ask too much of the American dream, the deceptive opportunities present in American society compromise the selflessness, loyalty, and pride rooted in the individual's values.
From sea to shining sea.
We have no princes for whom we toil, starve, and bleed. We are the most perfect society now existing in the world. Here man is free as he ought to be, nor is this pleasing equality so transitory as many others are. Many ages will not see the shores of our great lakes replenished with inland nations, nor the unknown bounds of North America entirely peopled. Who can tell how far it extends? Who can tell the millions of men whom it will feed and contain? What is an American? Page 6.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Let America be America again, by Langston Hughes. Let America be America again. Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the pioneer on the plain, seeking a home where he himself is free. Let America be the dream the dreamers dreamed. Let it be that great, strong land of love, where never kings connive, nor tyrants scheme, that any man may be crushed by one above. Oh, let my land be a land where liberty is crowned with no false patriotic wreath, but opportunity is real and life is free. Equality is in the air we breathe.
I am not a Polak. People from Poland are Poles. They are not Polacks. But what I am is 100% American. I'm born and raised in the greatest country on this earth, and I'm proud of it. And don't you ever call me a Polak.
What are you putting on now?
On you. Don't. I'm in danger.
What did you do that for?
So I could twist the broken end in your face.
Bet you would do that.
I would. I will if you...
Oh. Wanna have a little roughhouse, huh? All right, let's have a little roughhouse. Tiger, drop that bottle top. Drop it.
The evil that threatens us came quickly and quietly, came from many directions, and was the more dangerous because it wore the face of good. What's happening to America? Page 17.
Hardworking people are losing their jobs and their homes as they have to drop their dog off at the pound. They wonder, where did we lose the American dream? Please don't think that I'm complaining. I know I'm luckier than some, even if my job don't pay like it used to.
There's a lot of different reasons that people are homeless. in America, and in Mexico in particular. It's fraud, it's dishonesty in government, it's embezzlement, it's criminal activities all the way up. What happened with me was prejudice. I was denied my paychecks. I went to the Bank of America and I was told by one of the recipients that I had too much money in my bank account.
The distribution system, because of capitalism, it's not because of lack of resources. I mean, we have plenty of food, plenty of the basic necessities. If we as a society wanted to provide the necessities for everyone, we have those.
Yet within modern America, another form of nuclear war occurs on an almost daily basis. I'm talking about divorce and its effect upon a family. Think about it. A divorce typically destroys a family's infrastructure, its economic base, and more importantly, the lives of everyone involved. It is in effect intra-family nuclear war. Nobody wins, and everyone involved, from relatives to family friends to the children, are scarred for life. Cheese! Perfect. In America today, 6 out of every 10 marriages end in divorce. In some states like California, the rate is even higher. But is this runaway divorce rate simply a sign of the times? Or is it a symptom of a much deeper problem within our society?
Social conditioning is a really important factor in relationships because men and women are socialized quite differently. Men are socialized to be very competitive. They're socialized to act like a man, pick yourself up. Men don't cry. Women are given dolls to play with at birth. They're given how you take care of, how you nurture things. So it's a social, and it's also a right brain, left brain hemisphere type conditioning. And I think too that in advertising and everything in the media, we really perpetuate the myths of the differences and the chasm between men and women because we continue that socialization in those ways.
I mean, I got married when I was 20 years old, and my wife was at the time 18 years old, and you think that the world is just a place that it's a fairy tale land. I mean, you don't expect the roller coaster ride that sometimes does happen down the road from financial pressures and career pressures and having children and buying a house. And for myself, I mean, those pressures were enormous. I mean, I think that pressure in general, trying to make one's life a better life for the family and your children, adds stress in a marriage.
Something happened in America to create the Americans. Now we face the danger, which in the past has been most destructive to the human: success, plenty, comfort, and ever-increasing leisure. No dynamic people has ever survived these dangers. If the anesthetic of self-satisfaction were added to our hazards, we would not have a chance of survival as Americans. What's Happening to America, page 17.
Like a streetcar named Desire, they were fighting for their love that started growing tired. Oh, memories, where'd you go? You were all I've ever known. How I miss yesterday, and I let it fade away.
The whole city packed into automobiles, and all weekend, every weekend, ended up at Gatsby's. And I mean everyone from every walk of life, from every corner of New York City. This kaleidoscopic carnival spilled through Gatsby's door. My invitation. A caravansary of billionaire Playboy publishers and their blonde nurses. Heiresses comparing inheritances on Gatsby's beach. My boss, Walter Chase, losing money at the roulette tables. Gossip columnists alongside gangsters and governors exchanging telephone numbers. Film stars, Broadway directors, morality protectors, high school defectors, and Ewing Klipspringer, dubious descendant of Beethoven. You know where I might find the host, Mr. Gatsby? I live just next door.
Gatsby? I've never seen Mr. Gatsby, sir. Why, no one has.
Alone and a little embarrassed, I decided to get roaring drunk.
Values of the Americans are continuously being undermined by the misleading opportunities presented in society. So be careful, America. 1112 News, signing off.